Hi, you're watching Leeds Student Television. This is The Essential Question. Hello everyone, my name's Rae and this week's question is how are the rail strikes affecting you and what would you do to solve them? So how have you been affected by the rail strikes?
Luckily I haven't, but my friend who comes up on the train to see me and her boyfriend has quite a bit. It meant that the other day she had to buy another ticket to then get onto another train because that train had been delayed, if that makes sense. So that was a bit awkward because she had to spend extra money and they wouldn't refund her back.
So personally, I've been staying pretty close to the university, so I've not used the rails much, but I've heard about it, and I think it's not affected me personally, but I know of a lot of people who have been affected.
I think at some points I've had to decide to take a coach instead of a train, which obviously isn't ideal. That everyone has their preferred method of travel. I haven't been specifically affected, as in I haven't been able to get where I need to go.
I'm not the only one who can say that I've missed a train here or there and I've had to reschedule my plans completely. But that being said, I recognise the rail strikes as being completely essential for the public's safety, as they are. Because I personally used to be a dispatcher on TransPennine Rail, and I was working 12-hour shifts on a role which is safety critical at the end of the day, which involves we were trained basically so that the public wouldn't hurt themselves, and after 12 hours you're not being paid enough for. I don't think I was fit to be working in that safety critical role. So yeah.
But I think the whole thing has just been really, really drawn out. And people need to be paid what they deserve. So I think that because it's been going on for such a long time, people really need to consider how this is affecting the workers and how it's affecting the general public, because it's getting a bit ridiculous at this point.
Do you think there's any way they could come to some sort of resolution with these rail strikes? Do you have any suggestions?
Beyond reversing privatisation of the rail, I think that's the only outcome that's actually going to work out in the favour of public interest, to be honest with you.
Because the rail, the national rail is so intrinsic to life in the UK and getting around, and for commuters and everything like that. I think it is really, really important that we prioritise those workers.
Half of me thinks it's good because they're campaigning for what they want, and obviously they do need to be paid more, but also it's just annoying to everyone, and it's just kind of making people want to get the train less anyway, so it might not help as much as they think, but I don't really know because I don't take the train that often, so yeah.